Panthers. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down coming from Young. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big pickup there from the Panthers. 39 yards. Here's Young on first. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that, sure thing.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st, here is 2nd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Poker. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Panthers! Coming off that loss, Brock, big thing these guys wanted to avoid early here was coming out flat. They're looking like an improved team so far. That was a great opening drive, ending in 6.
You can talk about it all week in practice, right? You can rep all these starters in this script, but ultimately you want to walk it right down the field like they just did.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Goff off the play action. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It's a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off to the air now. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st down.
First and 10 now from the 46. They go play action with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. I know it's early, Brock, but already this feels like the inverse of last week. A pretty definitive loss in that one. A strong opening here.
Sometimes when you get beat pretty good, it just, that humble pie.
Yeah.
You eat it a little bit more and you want to respond the next time out. That's an excellent start.
That one right down the middle. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-0. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Young looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that gives Carolina the 1st.
6 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kate, you and I both know, gotta be frustrating to play as well as he did a week ago and still watch your team go on to lose. All that frustration kind of felt like he took it out in that run.
All set now, 1st and 10. This is Brooks heading left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Wins the fight in the air, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. He's good on the attempt here. Score 14-7 now here in the first.
Panthers 14, Lions 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me there's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now running was a long shot, right? We all knew that, and even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up Samuel short.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
A 7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
And they're not going to snap it here after all, as we have reached the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Back to throw. Here's Young. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too. Now it's Young. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. Hits him on the out route. He's going to hit there, and we're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Young throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. They'll work against the blitz. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gone. Got a man over the middle. Oh, the football's loose. Picked up by the Panthers. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine Brock they'll be happy enough just taking possession. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Gone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. The Panthers with Trevor Achane deep to return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. Hit there is forced out. About 15 before it. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. Along the sideline, past midfield. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that gives Carolina the first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but
the pressure's there, and they drop him back at his own 45. And now it's 2nd and 19.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
I hate to be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, low here, low.
Back now, pressure coming. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. So now the former longtime Lion, Sam Martin, out to boot it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they've got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Jack Fox on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. Rashee Rice, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Lions 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. It's Gibbs on the carry. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Jalen Phillips. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And that's going to be the end of this drive. They aren't able to pick up the first, so we'll likely see the Lions punt team out now on 4th down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. The Lions readying for the punt.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
16 yards.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
That's caught in stride by Rice. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Young on 1st and 10. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
This might be a free play for him. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And our first down finish with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go right side with Gibbs. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later at the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that 1st down too.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Running once more with Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Young. And that's incomplete. He was there to apply the contact and force the ball out at the perfect time. And that also forces a 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Goff. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Play action here with Goff. And off his hands and incomplete. So the drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a Brooks run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that gives Carolina the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the air on first down. Young. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On 2nd down, Young. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Young looking to throw. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. They get on out of this play 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that is going to give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now Young. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Panthers. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We give to Pacheco to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff off the play action. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice return there to take us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down now, ball at the 33.
Poker. Here we go.
Here's Hubbard opening the 4. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tax here, tax.
Brooks on the counter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Young. That's caught by Hubbard. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Tax here, tax. On your way. Say hi.
Here's Young to throw. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here is Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
Point after is good from Fitzgerald. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 41, Lions 7. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Dortchner to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He's brought down at
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
a gain of 27 on the play. First down, Lions.
They go play action with Goff. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Again, it's Gibbs. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Again, it's Brooks. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
We in this ground game, Cade, have seen such a steady dose of work, and what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
10 at the 41-yard line.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Panthers guard the vault and